Welcome back, everybody. So something more we need to do to learn completely about the box model. You know that we just learned about the height and width already. So I'm just going to teach you about the margin and the padding. Okay. So guys, let's start learning the margin and the padding. So first I'm just teaching about the margin. The margin. What is the margin? The space around the element is called the margin. Okay. The space around the element. This is the element, and I'm just going to put the space around the elements, the 50px. So I just put in the margin of 50px. Refresh. Now you can see that there is any space around the element, so I just added the margin. Okay, the space is not only this side, the left and the top side, but on the right and the bottom side too. But why it's not visible? Because there isn't any element, but it is. So something more I just want to teach you. For example, if you just only want to apply the margin on the left side, not the top side. Okay, so there is another way to do that. I'm just creating another div, and I'm just adding the id with this one, div1, and adding the another id, the div2. Now save, and here the div1, and simply copying the whole div and pasting there the div2. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now you can see that there are two elements looking really perfect, but what I'm just doing, I'm just simply here just mentioning the margin left. I just want to get the margin from the left only. So refresh, everything is fine because there I just removed the margin from the top from this element, but this element has the margin from the bottom, so exactly it's working as the same. But what I'm just doing right now, I just don't want a margin from the left, I just want a margin from the top. Okay, on the div2. So go back and refresh the element, and now you can see that from the left side there isn't any margin, but from the top there it is, the margin. Well, we just don't need to put the margin from the top because this element has a margin from the left, from the bottom, so it's going perfectly. Well, by the way, you can apply, if you can apply from all sides by using this one, only the margin, and it applied on the whole sides. But if you are just dividing, so if you can put in this way, margin left 50px, okay, margin top left, right again the 50px, oh sorry about that, 50px, and the margin button. Okay, this is another way to put the values in the divided way. Why it's important? For example, you just only want the 50 pixels from the top but the 20 pixels from the left. Okay, so save and go to the browser and refresh. Now 20 pixels from the left but the 50 pixels from the top. It's working perfectly. So right now I'm just going to teach you another way. Just simply copy and paste, and now the div3, perfect, duplicate and div3. Come on, let me select this one, the div3, and refresh. Now there is another div. You can see I'm just changing the colors of all these divs, the red, blue, okay, red, okay, and there it should be the green. Why I'm just putting different colors? Because I just want to show you and I just don't want to confuse you. So refresh now, red, blue, oh my god, yeah, the green, pretty awesome. Refresh now, red, blue, green. So right now I'm just gonna talk about the green in this way, the div3. So this way you've learned, this way you've learned, all these ways, but why not if I just put the margin? Okay, this is called the shorthand property. So how we just can use the shorthand property? We can put all the sides there. You remember that we can just simply type the margin and we can put the value for all the sides, but again by putting the margin we can use the shorten property. First the top, okay, and without any comma or the semicolon, just simply add a space, top, right, bottom, and the left. This is a way to create the margin. So what I'm just doing at the place of top, well, just for not confusing you, I'm just commenting this one, okay, and ending this. You cannot see the comments in action basically in green color. Just why? Because we are in the HTML format, not the CSS format, so it just can't read the HTML, the CSS format, by the way, but it's the comment. So the margin, well, first one is the top, so from the top, I just want the 50 pixels. 50 pixels, add in space, and the second one is it right. For the right, I just want the 50 pixels again, and for the button, the 50 pixels again. But from the left, you can see as a div 2 the 20 pixels only. This is the way to play in this way. Refresh and you can see that it's still the same, but now what I'm just doing, 20 pixels from the top but 100 pixels from the left. This left should be on the last. Refresh, now you can see that 20 pixels from the left. That means it's working perfectly. But here I just mentioned the 20 pixels, sorry, 100 pixels from the left, but I mentioned the 20 pixels from the top. It's not working, but it's because it's still the above one of this element has the 50 pixels as the button. So by the way, I think you've understood about all these three things: the the shorten property, the lengthy method, and the simple method. So now I'm just gonna talk about the next way, the padding. Okay, so what is the padding? The padding is basically adding a space inside the element is called the padding. Okay, and adding a space outside of the element or actually around the element is called the margin. So I'm just adding the padding now. The padding starts from the corners inside, okay, from the corners or from the border basically. So the padding, and how much padding do you want? I just want the 50 pixels padding only on the div 1. So go to the browser and refresh. Now you can see that div 1 has grown its size. Just why it's grown? Because basically the padding, that the basic size of the element is only the 30 by 30, 300 by 300. But exactly, we just added the padding too. So padding is getting the 50 pixels from every side, from the top, from the left, from the right, from the bottom, and from the right. So basically 100 pixels more from the width and 100 pixels more from the height. Okay, that's pretty awesome. And the margin and the padding has the same way, so I'm not gonna talk you about the same thing. I'm just simply applying the padding from top. Okay, as I did in the margin, I'm doing the same. 50 pixels, the margin, sorry, not the margin right now, the padding. Now for the right, the right should be just after the top because it's a rule. 50 pixels. Padding, button, the 50 pixels, padding left, and end the 20 pixels. Save and the refresh. Now you can see that it's grown its size too, but not like this one because it has little smaller in quantity. If you just talk about the the left size. So by the way, it's working perfectly. And in this way, again, we can use the same method, the shorten property for the padding. The first one is the top. So from the top, I'm just putting the 20 pixels, and from the right, I'm just putting the 50 pixels. From bottom, I'm just putting the 50 pixels again, and from the left, I'm putting the 100 pixels, and save and go to the browser and refresh. This is the new element. This is the old element. I just modified this element. Okay, I just added the padding. So guys, I think you've understood about the box model, but if you just want to complete the box model, one thing more you should learn. So stop watching this. If you just need coffee, you just need tea or any other thing, but if you have energy in your brain, you want to learn more, so start again from this way. I'm just going to teach you about the border, how to add the border, because this is a part of the box model. So I'm just adding the border for the div 1. We just learned the margin, the padding, and the border now. So the border, and now first of all, I'm just teaching you the simple way, the shortened way to put the border's value. There are 3 values we have to put for the border. Okay, the border width, the border style, and the border size. The border style and the border color. So For the border width, I'm just putting the 2px and add the space, and then you can add anything. You can add anything first. For example, I just put the border width first, then I'm just putting the border color, but this is not necessary to put the border color at the second number. You can put the border style 2 on a second number. So for the color, I'm just putting the black one and the space and then the style. So I just want the border as solid right now. Okay, I'm just putting the solid. We can put three different styles of the border: the solid and the dotted and the dashed. So go to the browser and refresh. Okay, now you can see that there is a beautiful border around this red one, and if we just change the size of the border to 5px, so save and go back to the browser and refresh. Now it's a little bold because the border has been applied, the new border has been applied, and it's working pretty awesome. Now for the next one, I'm just applying the border again. The border width first, border width, oh sorry, DTH. Okay, perfect. Now what do we want here? This is the same way and very easy as we just put it the border width here. So I'm just dividing the border's different properties. So the width I'm just putting as the 10px now. Okay, and the border style, okay, now which style do you want? I just want to apply the style as the dashed or the dotted for now. Okay, and the border, the border color I'm applying as the what is the main color? The blue. Okay, so I'm just applying the red one. Save as a border color. So refresh, and now you can see that it has got the border color beautifully, looking awesome. Here is the element. I just applied the border. Okay, so the both has no difference, but it's actually the divided into parts. And now the last one. For example, you just want to apply the border on a single corner, for example this corner or anywhere. So I'm just going to teach you about that. So just simply call the border, and where you want the corner, the right side, the left side, or the top side or the bottom side. So right now I just want to apply the effect to the border top. Okay, and which style do you want to apply? I just want to apply the border top style right now. Okay, so which style? The dashed. Okay, and for the border top color, I want to apply the the green one. Oh, green is the background color already, so I can apply the brown one too at the border top width. I just want to apply the 8px. Save and go to the browser and refresh. Now only the top side has the effect. Okay, this the border, this is looking pretty awesome. You can apply the border on any corner or any side by using this way. I'm just applying the border on the right side too. Right, the style, color, and width. So right again. Okay, now the style I'm using, instead of the dashed, I'm just applying this solid, and instead of the brown, okay, the brown is perfect. Refresh. Now you can see that there is a solid color, but it doesn't get the brown color. Okay, now I just made a mistake on spelling, so refresh. Now the brown color is there. So I think you've understood about the borders truly. We'll learn some more things in the next class. Stay tuned and goodbye.